Dancing with the Stars is back, and this season isn't just another competition, it's shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable yet. Season 34 is bringing together Olympic champions, viral stars, Hollywood icons, and even a few unexpected wildcards, all ready to fight for the coveted Mirabel Trophy. And while last season broke records, the buzz around this year's cast is already on another level. From Robert Irwin's jaw-dropping entrance to shocking celebrity pairings that nobody saw coming, this season is stacked with twists that fans can't stop talking about. Record-breaking hype. Last season proved that Dancing with the Stars is far from slowing down. Season 33 pulled in its biggest audience in over 3 years, with nearly 8 million viewers tuning in to watch the finale. That's a massive number for a show that's been running for decades, and it sent a clear message: fans are still hooked. The finale saw The Bachelor's Joey Graziadei and his partner Jenna Johnson walk away with a Mirabel Trophy, and the excitement of that win set the bar sky high for what comes next. But if you thought last season was big, Season 34 is already shaping up to top it, and the reason is simple: the cast reveal has fans buzzing like never before. The cast reveal. When the Season 34 cast was finally revealed, fans realized this lineup wasn't playing it safe. Olympic gold medalist Jordan Chiles is bringing her powerhouse energy to the ballroom with partner Ezra Sosa. Meanwhile, Dylan Efron, yes, Zac Efron's younger brother, is stepping out of his brother's shadow to compete with Daniela Karagach. The nostalgia hit came from Daniel's official, best known as Topanga from Boy Meets World, who will be paired with Pasha Pashkov. And rounding out the early standouts is pentatonic singer Scott Hoyne, dancing alongside Riley Arnold. It's a mix of athletes, actors, and singers, a balance that DWTS fans know can lead to some surprising outcomes. But as stacked as this group already is, the most jaw-dropping announcements were still to come. Surprise additions. Even before the official cast reveal, producers teased fans with early confirmations, and these names took the hype to another level. Robert Irwin, the son of the late Steve Irwin, was the very first contestant announced. Influencer Alex Earl, whose online presence dominates TikTok and Instagram, quickly followed as the second celebrity revealed. Then came a surprise twist: 2 stars from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Ben Affleck and Whitney Levitt, joining the competition with pro partners of their own. But that wasn't all. People later confirmed that Hilaria Baldwin would also step into the ballroom, paired with pro dancer Gleb Savchenko. Suddenly, Season 34 was no longer just about athletes and actors. It was a mashup of viral stars, reality TV favorites, and household names, all colliding on the same stage. Still, out of all the announcements, one stood out as the moment that truly set social media on fire: Robert Irwin's unforgettable entrance. Robert Irwin's big entrance. Robert Irwin didn't just announce his spot on the show, he made a statement. At Disney Entertainment Television's Get Real event, he walked through the crowd shirtless, a massive snake draped across his shoulders, leaving fans and cameras stunned. It was a bold nod to his family's wildlife legacy, but also a reminder that Robert is carving his own path in the spotlight. Of course, the Irwins aren't strangers to the DWTS stage. Back in 2015, Robert's sister Bindi danced her way to victory in Season 21, winning the Mirabel Trophy alongside Derek Hough. And now, nearly a decade later, Derek is returning as a judge, this time watching Robert take on the challenge. Derek even told reporters that Robert can absolutely live up to Bindi's legacy, praising how much he's grown since cheering in the audience as a kid. For longtime fans, it feels like a full-circle moment, but Robert's not the only one carrying high expectations into Season 34, and some of the other names in the lineup might surprise you just as much. Fan favorites: wildcards. Season 34 isn't just packed with polished athletes and viral sensations. It's also bringing in some names nobody expected to see on the ballroom floor. Actor and musician Corey Feldman, whose career has had its share of highs and controversies, is paired with pro Jenna Johnson, making him one of the most talked about additions. Then there's Fifth Harmony's Lauren Yaregui, stepping away from the stage lights to try something completely new with partner Brandon Armstrong. And the surprises don't stop there. NBA All-Star Baron Davis is ready to trade the basketball court for the dance floor with Britt Stewart, while comedian Andy Richter is teaming up with Emma Slater to bring a little humor into the mix. It's a cast that covers nearly every corner of pop culture, sports, music, movies, and comedy, which means the competition will be unpredictable from start to finish. But no matter how stacked the lineup is, the show's hosts will play a big role in keeping the energy high, and this season, two familiar faces are returning to guide the chaos. The hosts return. Holding a season like this together takes more than just the dancers. It takes hosts who know how to keep the show moving while adding their own spark. That's why fans were thrilled to hear that Julianne Hough and Alfonso Ribeiro are both returning to the ballroom. For Julianne, DWTS is practically home. She first stepped onto the stage as a pro back in 2007, winning innumerable trophies before moving on to a judging role that lasted 6 seasons. Now, as co-host, she brings not only her insider knowledge of the competition, but also a genuine love for the show. As she shared on Instagram, "Dancing with the Stars has been part of my life for 18 years, and it's truly shaped who I am." Alfonso, meanwhile, is no stranger to the spotlight. Fans still remember his championship run in season 19, and since season 30, when he's been sharing the co-hosting duties with Julianne. His natural charisma and sense of humor have made him a fan favorite, giving the show an energy that feels effortless. With this duo back at the helm, season 34 promises the perfect balance of heart, experience, and entertainment. But what about the judges, the ones who hold the power to make or break each performance? The judges panel. No matter how flashy the performances are, every routine comes down to the judges' reactions, and season 34 is sticking with its iconic panel. Carrie-Ann Inaba and Bruno Tonioli, both of whom have been part of the show since the very beginning, are back once again. Their chemistry, sharp critiques, and larger-than-life personalities have been staples of DWTS for over 3 decades, and fans wouldn't have it any other way. Joining them is Derek Hough, who swapped his role as a 6-time champion pro dancer for the judges' chair back in season 29. Derek brings a unique perspective. He knows exactly what it takes to win, and he isn't afraid to push contestants harder when he sees potential. Together, this trio is equal parts supportive and brutally honest, creating the tension and drama that keeps fans glued to their screens week after week. But of course, the stars aren't dancing alone, and the pros they've been paired with could be the deciding factor in who rises to the top. The pros' partnerships. Every season of Dancing with the Stars proves one thing: the celebrities might bring the headlines, but it's the pros who shape them into real competitors. Season 34's lineup of professional dancers is one of the strongest yet, with a mix of seasoned veterans and fresh talent ready to make their mark. Ezra Sosa, Riley Arnold, Alan Burston, Britt Stewart, Brandon Armstrong, and Emma Slater are all returning to guide their celebrity partners through the grueling ballroom routines. Fan favorites like Whitney Carson, Val Chmerkovskiy, Dana Johnson, Daniela Karagash, and Pasha Pashkov are also back, each with years of experience transforming raw talent into championship material. But perhaps the most intriguing addition is newcomer January Ravnik, who's already turning heads as Jen Affleck's partner. New pros bring unpredictability, and fans are eager to see whether Ravna can keep up with the show's heavyweights or even outshine them. With so many skilled pros and such a diverse cast of celebrities, this season promises surprising eliminations, breakout performances, and maybe even new fan-favorite duos. The only question left is, when does all of this action finally kick off? After months of speculation, it's official. Dancing with the Stars Season 34 premieres September 16th on ABC, with new episodes every Tuesday at 8 p.m. at NPT. For those who can't catch it live, episodes will also stream the very next day on Disney Plus and Hulu. With a record-breaking past season, a cast packed with Olympic athletes, pop stars, viral influencers, and Hollywood veterans, plus returning fan-favorite pros and judges, Season 34 is shaping up to be one of the most competitive in the show's history. The only question now is which unlikely duo will rise above the rest to claim the Len Goodman Mirable Trophy. Fans won't have to wait long to find out. But one thing is clear, this season is going to keep everyone talking from the very first dance.